Welcome to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection since 1991. I'm Linda Karauskas, and I want to thank you for joining us on this Wednesday, November 9th. We have an informative show for you today. First, we'll be visiting with Roger Warehime, who's the Director of Field Operations at Owatonna Public Utilities, and we'll be getting an update there. And then later on, we'll be visiting with some of the ladies from the Women's Club and learn all about the charity event. Owatonna Today welcomes your suggestions regarding guests and show topics. You can do so by emailing us at owatonnatoday@charter.net or by contacting the show's producer, Leanne T, at 390-5751, and Leanne would love to hear from you. Meanwhile, we will take a short break to hear a word from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back to hear all about what's going on at OPU. So please stay with us.
Hi, I'm Dr. Beth Giltvet.
And I'm Dr. Nick Vincelli of Horizon Eye Care.
We want you to see what you love and love how you see. We're proud sponsors of the Owatonna Today Show.
I needed more than just another dead-end job. I wanted a career, so I expressed myself.
With the kids off to college, I decided it was time for me to go back to work and express myself.
Express got me in touch with some really great companies. Now I'm on my way to a great career.
Express Employment Professionals is in contact with thousands of companies in need of quality employees. Come in now and get the job you deserve.
Express yourself today.
United Way of Steele County has kicked off the 2016 campaign. This year's corporate campaign leader is Go for Sport. Our goal is $700,000. Be part of the change you want to see in the community. Give, advocate, volunteer, live united.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. We are here visiting with Roger Warehime. Hi, Roger.
Hello.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
We're always happy to see you.
Always fun to be here.
Now, you are the Executive Director of Field Operations for Owatonna Public Utilities, correct?
Director.
Director,
yes,
okay.
Not,
all right.
No executive in the title.
Okay, all right. Just Director. That's probably a whole lot of responsibility.
Well, enough.
Roger, for those who may not know you, would you share a little bit about yourself and here in Owatonna?
Well, sure. I've been in Owatonna for 12 years and actually came down here to work for Owatonna Public Utilities doing energy conservation programs, which is what I did for a number of years before I moved into the operations side of the business. So I still get called upon once in a while to come here and talk with you folks. Jared is usually the person who runs those programs and does the talking with you, but he wasn't able to make it, so here I am, and hopefully I'll not be too rusty on the programs and can talk about things.
No, but you also are very busy in the community outside of work as well. I know that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we're glad you're here. We're
Thank
glad you came to Owatonna. How long have you lived here?
12 years.
Okay,
Yeah.
So you're clocking up the years.
Yes.
It's a fun place to live.
It is. It's been very good.
So let's talk about what's going on at the Owatonna Public Utilities. What would you like to touch on first? I know Christmas is just around the corner.
Right. Yeah, it's hard to imagine that that's coming. Especially, I'm very much enjoying the warm weather that we've had this fall, and it can continue on for a long, long time, as far as I'm concerned. But I know that it might not.
Speaking of the warm weather, we had another flooding here in Owatonna.
Yes.
Some of us got to see you on TV.
Oh.
Had to throw that in there, Roger.
Yeah, it was a September flood, and it brought back memories of 2010 as the river was rising, but in some respects it was very different because we were prepared for it this time with our building. And I know some people saw the water around the building and said, oh my God, they're going through it again. But we really weren't, because the building was wet flooded, which meant that it was basically designed for the basement to let the water come in and go back out. We had some gates that let the water come in, let the water go out. That stabilizes the base of the building, and then we go in and clean it out. So it really worked as planned. Of course, there were a few little glitches of things with the fire alarm system that went off and things like that that we'll correct. So we'll be even more prepared next time. So we did know that we were going to have another flood. I think we were all hoping it wouldn't be just 6 years, but you know, it is.
For those that lived through the first, for all of us that experienced the first one, it was just like yesterday.
Yeah.
It seems like, you know, it doesn't seem like 6 years when you see that river rise.
Right.
So, it all floods back, no pun intended.
But we're hoping it's more than 6 years for the next one.
So the OPU got a good report card on that.
Got
flood
a good test, yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, we're glad that everything paid off and due diligence works.
Right. So.
And then also you had Energy Week or Power Week.
Yeah, we had Public Power Week, and we had people come. We had a lot of people show up, and we're going to do it again next year. So if you missed it this year, please come again next year. We'll advertise it, and we had some fun things with cutouts of linemen that people could put their face through and get their picture taken, and some cookies. And you know, it's interesting. There's still a lot of people that haven't been in to see the new building yet.
They're missing something.
And so we just hear a lot of great comments, and people love to come down and see us there.
It's just a magnificent building, and the conference room there is anyone can lease that space.
It's actually leased for free. It's not a cost to it, and it is available to nonprofit organizations.
Okay. Just a beautiful venue, actually.
Yeah, and it's getting a lot of use. There's some kind of meeting going on every week. So.
When you walk in there and the entrance and the foyer and all that, you almost feel like you could have a ball.
Oh yeah.
You know, an orchestra going and everything. Of course, I'm a theater person, so what do you expect, right?
we get lots of comments. People appreciative in the community that we did preserve that building, and
the things you took to keep it from the old are just magnificent.
Absolutely.
Well, in any case, let's talk more now that we had a good fall. And I'm just curious, how many light bulbs did you end up giving out? Do you have any idea?
I don't know the number on that, but I know that it's still going on.
Wow.
And I think you're referring to our Be Bright program that started in October, and it will go as long as supplies last. And there are a number of retailers in town that are participating in that. It was Aero Ace Hardware, Batteries and Bulbs, Fairway, Lowe's, and Walmart.
Okay.
And what that program is, of course, we have a rebate for LED light bulbs, which is 50% off. You buy your light bulb, you take it into Owatonna Public Utilities, fill out the paperwork, you get a rebate. That's the normal way. With this program, the rebate is already built into the price of the product. So you just have to go in and buy it, and you get a very, very low price. And it's actually more than 50% off the bulbs. And there are some LED bulbs for $1 or $2 or $3 in that range, and it's very good.
It's nice to have the suppliers that come on board, all the businesses.
Absolutely.
Really makes you feel like you're working with a team, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So Christmas is coming. Do you have some things you want to share?
Yes, we do.
About the Christmas, the services, things going on there.
You know, one of the things we talked about, the nice lobby that we have, and one of the things that we'll do again this year is to set up a box for Toys for Tots. And so if you don't have any other reason to come in, that might be a good one, to bring a toy in and check out our lobby and drop that off. We also have our rebates on the LED holiday lights, and that rebate is 50% off of the lights up to a certain limit depending on the size of the lights. And then we also accept for recycling old holiday lights. And so we'll have some bins up there, and so those ones that don't work, rather than throwing them away, bring them in. They're recycled, and we'll take care of it.
You're talking about the old?
The old lights, yeah.
So the old ones that screw in, that you can't, that Grandpa gave you, and you just can't use them anymore.
Yeah, or even the ones that you bought just a few years ago, but they don't work anymore because the cold winters and what have you have made them not work. Bring them in.
So really, any light you've used for the holiday doesn't work, you could bring it in?
Yeah, absolutely. And also, just to mention that we always have ongoing recycling of compact fluorescent lights that burn out.
Okay.
CFLs have a small amount of mercury in them, and so you're not supposed to put those into the garbage because we don't want those going into the landfill.
Right.
And so because of that, we do accept those at no charge in our lobby for people that have old CFLs that burn out. I know I have one sitting on my counter at at home that I still need to bring in.
CFL, are those you have to...
They have the old squirrely ones.
Okay. All right.
It's funny, I'm calling them old now. They were the new ones, but now the LEDs are the new thing.
The latest and greatest technology just...
Right. And we still do offer rebates on the compact fluorescent lights as well because they're more efficient than the traditional incandescents.
Okay, great.
So, and I think one other thing I should mention is that we are, after the first year, going to change our office hours just a little bit. Probably for the last 5 or 6 years, maybe a little more than that, we extended our hours on Thursdays, kind of like a lot of the downtown businesses do, to give people who maybe work up to a certain time an opportunity to come in if they need to. And with that, we shortened our hours on Friday. So right now our hours are 8 to 5 Monday through Wednesday, 8 to 7 on Thursday, and only 8 to 3:30 on Friday. And what we find is that not many people actually are coming in between 6 and 7 o'clock on Thursdays, but quite a few people are showing up at 3:30 on Friday, and we're closing the door. So after the first of the year, we'll be open only until 6 o'clock on Thursday, and we'll be open until 4 o'clock on Friday.
Okay. Well, so new hours. So you're just trying to appeal to the masses and what they need to get the work done.
Exactly. Trying to be there when people need us and balance the hours out.
Right. With the holidays approaching, we know we have places to recycle. What's a tip you can give us for Christmas lights?
Well, I think one thing I would recommend, and this is kind of a personal thing, is to put them on a timer, because I know I see a lot of lights that go on all night and into the day, and to me, not too many people are enjoying them at that time. So.
Alrighty. And what have you seen at the OPU? What kind of fluctuation happens with Christmas time?
We definitely do see an increase throughout the holidays in the nighttime demand from the Christmas lights, and that's about 1 megawatt. And in the wintertime, our peak load is right around 40 to 50 megawatts, so it's pretty substantial. Okay. All those lights do add up.
Yeah, so that's fun to hear. And then this winter, what can you tell us? Any other special programs? Are they still offering the home audits?
We do still have the home energy audits, and I can't remember the exact price on that, although OPU does pay the majority of it. I think it's about a $300 value, and the customer is paying only $50 of that, and OPU is paying the rest. And everyone that's had one of those energy audits has just raved. They always learn something that they didn't know about their house.
Yeah, I had one done on the program last year.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and it was it was very interesting, but it was also a lot of fun to learn about all the things there. So I think that's a wonderful service that you offer through that. And they go through the OPU when they want to make an appointment?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then somebody contacts you?
Yes, we use an outside third party that does that very well, and so they will actually coordinate the time, but you set it up through us.
Right. So a lot of programs, a lot of things happening at the OPU. Well, we thank you, Roger, for taking time and coming and educating us all on what's coming up.
All right.
So you have a good week, and we'll see you next time.
Very good. Thank you.
We will take a quick break to hear a word from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back. So please stay with us.
Hi, Brad here from Owatonna Senior Place. Our goal at Senior Place is to involve, enrich, and empower adults 50 years of age or better to live as independently as possible in our communities. We do this by promoting wellness through recreational, educational, and social opportunities, as well as being a referral source for services available within our area. Activities and programming at our center emphasize creating and maintaining independence in all phases of life. Come see what Senior Place has to offer. Live full, live well, and live long.
Amy Swain Hearing Centers is a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show. I'm Dr. Amy Swain, and I want everyone to hear better.
I'm Dan Branstead of Carlson Branstead & Company, Certified Public Accountants. We support the Owatonna Today Show.
At Triumph Graphics, we think beyond ink. That's why you should make us your source for creative concept, design, print, mail, and web. Check us out today at triumphgraphics.com.
Hello, my name is Katie Marshall. A year ago, my family and I became homeless. We were scared and alone. Today, with the help of Steele County Transitional Housing and generous donors like you, my family and I are safely housed. I am working, going to college, paying my rent on time. My children have a warm bed to sleep in every night. My family and I are so grateful for this second chance. Please help others in need by donating to transitional housing today. Everyone deserves a safe place to live.
Cedar Valley Services, located at the corner of Rose and Grove in Owatonna, provides an array of services for people with disabilities in Steele County. CVS thanks the entire community, especially our business customers, for supporting us in Owatonna for 43 years. Thank you from CVS.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. I'm visiting here with the Women's Club of Owatonna. I'm speaking with the co-chair, and we're going to be talking about the charity event that's coming up. And we're talking with the co-chair here, Marlys Oberlie, and then also the food committee chairman over here, Hildie Kehler. Hi.
Hi.
How are you? You also have somebody else helping you with that.
I do, Joyce Hansel.
Okay, great. So we want to give credit.
Yes,
credit
yes.
And my co-chair is Jane Banks.
Oh, and Jane Banks. Okay, that's a good co-chair.
It is.
So you've got two good team members, and so it's going to be a success already, I can tell.
Well. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Marlys, tell us a little bit about yourself for those that might be watching, and how long maybe you've been involved with the Women's Club.
I got involved with the Women's Club when I retired, so probably 1962. And I've been involved ever since then at one level or another.
Okay. And what do you like? What do you enjoy best about the Women's Club of Owatonna?
I have met just a lot of wonderful ladies, and so I enjoy the fellowship, and I also enjoy the programs. They have excellent programs, and I like being involved with the charity.
Okay. And so with the co-chair of this charity event, did you just step up and say, "I'll do it"?
No.
Twisting of arms.
Okay. But you're willing. You said yes.
Yes.
Okay. So it's a volunteer thing that you just said you'd take it on, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then over here we have Hildie Kehler. Hi, Hildie.
Hi.
And what is the Owatonna Women's Club? Why don't you share with everyone what's involved in
Okay. Owatonna Women's Club is a group of ladies that get together the first Thursday of every month. It started way back in 1962. There were several ladies that were meeting in different homes for book clubs or whatever, and then they got together and decided, if we all get together as a big group, we could afford to get some good entertainment, some good programs. So that's when it got started, and Norma Buxton was very instrumental in starting it. And at that time, then they decided, well, we should do a charity event as well. And so they started the clothesline. And so if you remember, then you volunteered there. And that got so big that the county did take it over at that time.
So that's a real success story.
It is, yeah.
And have the county assume that responsibility. Mm-hmm. You're obviously filling a need.
Yes, yeah.
And how long have you been involved with the
probably about 14 years.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And what do you enjoy most about the Women's Club of Owatonna?
Oh, I think like Marlys, just meeting all these people, these ladies and things. And then also the programs, we just have had wonderful programs and very educational and entertaining, and so that has been a good thing.
You spoke of the programs. Could you list some of the type of speakers you have that come to the meetings?
Okay. We've had the Browns, I guess they were called. We've had the Harmonies from Home. It was called Benson Family. I'm sorry, not the Browns, from Faribault. And then Karen spoke about Jim Killen's art. We've had Elements of Fiction, which is an author, and we've had a holiday program coming up, and we've had. Let's see now. Then we're having the Monroe Crossing coming in May to our luncheon too. Okay, so we do have some educational, some entertaining, and some musical and so on.
And is this what you said? There's a membership, correct?
There is.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's $50 a year. Mm-hmm. And you're welcome to come as a guest one time, mm-hmm. and then just to see if this is something that you would be interested in
mm-hmm.
starting or join.
So what does the $50 encompass? When I give you my check, what does that entail?
That entails the rental of St. John Church is where we meet, and it helps to pay the costs of the entertainment that we do get.
Okay. Is there a lunch when you come?
There is dessert and coffee, tea.
All right. Now, is that an extra expense? Or?
No, that's included.
Okay, so that's quite nice.
It is.
And how often do you meet?
It's once a month, but we do not meet in January or June, July, and August.
Okay, so you take the summers off.
We do.
Kind of on a school schedule a little bit.
And we went to the not meeting in January because we have quite a few snowbirds.
And how many members do you have right now?
It's about 179.
Wow, so active, thriving.
Good group.
And you're always welcoming new people?
Always. We love to have new people.
If somebody just wanted to walk in, what would that look like?
Oh, we see a new face and we go talk to them and say, come on, enjoy it. So, yeah.
Well, that's great. So you're very welcoming.
Yes, we are.
Well, good. So now that we've established what the Women's Club is, you have a charity event coming on. And let me ask you, Marlys, who does this charity benefit and what's the process involved?
This year, it benefits Hospitality House and Transitional Housing of Steele County. And they advertise in the paper and accept applications. And then there is a committee that goes over these and makes a recommendation to the board.
Okay. And then the board votes?
Usually votes to accept.
Yes, right.
Accept or not.
Okay. Is there a criteria that somebody that you're going to give the proceeds to must fall under? Is there a criteria for submitting?
Non-profit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they have to be a nonprofit. Right. Okay, that's great. Now, what will the charity event look like? Where will it be?
It's going to be at the Eagles on Saturday, November 19th. And it is going to feature Jive and Ivan, which is somewhat of a local group. Quite a few of them are from Faribault. And they will play for us, and then there will be a buffet, an hors d'oeuvre buffet, and then they will play again, and we'll be able to do some dancing if we choose.
Yeah, Jive and Ivan, they're a very enjoyable band.
Yes, they are.
And very talented.
Yes.
A lot of fun.
Yes.
A lot of fun.
It should be a delightful evening, I think.
Yeah. And what will the cost be?
The cost is $25, $30 at the door.
Okay,
and you can get tickets if you would like down at Kotke's.
Okay, and what day is that on? It'll be Saturday?
Saturday.
What date?
November the 19th.
Okay, alrighty. And what are the hours that it'll be going on?
It'll start 7 to 11.
Alrighty. And so Hildie, let me go back to you and ask, since you're on the food committee, what will the buffet entail?
Okay, we have ham and turkey sandwiches, like dollar sandwiches. We have meatballs, we have egg rolls, we have a cheese tray. Trying to think of what else. We have about 8 different kinds of hors d'oeuvres that we have, and then there will be dessert on the tables, like brownies and cookies.
So great social time.
Yes.
So when you come in, you're not stuck at a certain seat. You can, will seats be assigned, or can you network?
We do.
Oh, go ahead.
We do have some tables that people have reserved, and so those will be assigned. But then there would be plenty of tables where you can just sit.
Okay. And what's the attire? What should someone wear to something like this?
Well, kind of semi-formal. It's there's no dressing code or anything, but it's just kind of a more formal evening.
Okay. Now with the tapas or the hors d'oeuvre buffet you're talking about, will there be wine? Will there be beer or water or coffee provided with that, or are all beverages you purchase yourself?
No, coffee and water are included, and then you do purchase your own liquor or other beverages.
Okay, so that's permissible too. So,
right.
But that's above and beyond the 25.
Right.
Yes. Okay. Right. All right. So tell me, ladies, what has been some of the challenges putting on this event?
I guess probably the thing is to get good entertainment that people will want to come and see and enjoy, and to change it up so that we don't have the same one for every year. That can be a challenge. But then a lot of the members have heard different ones and said, "Oh, you should get this one or that one," and then a couple ladies go out and listen to them and then decide, "Yeah, that does sound good." So
when you approach these groups, do they usually give you a break, or they have a set?
They do, because they know it's for a charity event, and so usually the co-chairs are actually it's any member of Women's Club that hears of anybody and they bring it to the group, and so they do give us a little bit of a break. Okay.
So, what do you enjoy most about the evening, Marlys?
I think it's just a nice, relaxing evening.
Okay.
The music has been quite excellent in past years, and we've had different things, a variety of music, and it's just a very pleasant evening for a fellowship with people and for a little bit of music, a little bit of dancing.
Okay. And how about you, Hildie? What do you like about the evening itself?
Oh, I think the entertainment. Yeah, we're not huge dancers, but we do go up for the slow ones. But those are the good ones.
Got to get in those slow ones.
That's right. Yeah, but it is getting together with people. So yeah,
so
it's fun.
You enjoy that.
Yes, very much.
So the Women's Club overall, do they have a mission statement or anything like that, or is it just including women from the community to have a place to come or be a part?
Yeah, I think it is just including women to come get together and to also enjoy the programs that we do have, because we have such a big variety. So it's just fun to go, because if you're by yourself, you wouldn't be able to attend a lot of those things. So yeah.
What's the biggest? You've been involved for a very long time, both you ladies. What do you see the biggest change in women over the years? Women's roles, and they come to the Women's Club. What are some of the big changes you've seen in women over the years?
I think that not as many young women are joining because they're working, whereas before they were stay-at-home moms, and this was kind of an outlet. So we are noticing that is when people retire, that's when they kind of think, oh, well, maybe I'll just join that club.
Okay.
So.
But it's not just that. You would be open to.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Anybody.
Okay, great. All right.
We have some ladies that do work, but then take a longer lunch hour and then come and join us. So.
And that's good. So that's good. Well, great. So you just want everybody to know that they're welcome.
Oh,
yes.
Absolutely.
And so again, this is on November 19th?
Yes.
At the Eagles, and what's the time again?
7 to 11.
Okay, and tickets are $25. Can they get them in advance, or?
Yes, at Cocky's.
Okay, great. All right. Well, we appreciate all you do, and we wish you a very successful event.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We will take a quick break to hear a word from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back. So please stay with us.
Kick off your holiday season with Advocates for Developmental Disabilities 26th Annual Festival of Trees, Friday, November 18th at 7:30 p.m. at the Owatonna Holiday Inn. The event is a festive evening of sparkling trees, live and silent auctions, and delectable hors d'oeuvres and desserts, all wrapped up in a package of goodwill. Tickets are available at Cashwise, Hy-Vee, Cocky's, or by calling 451-9769. Put some merry in your holidays by attending AD's opening night, Friday, November 18th. Hope to see you there.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. Before I read the community announcements, I want to share with you that the Owatonna Today Show would like to welcome back show sponsor Advocates for Developmental Disabilities and the Festival of Trees. We're always glad to have them aboard and hope you'll get out to their event. The Steele County Historical Society announces moving forward, making history, the theme for our 2016 annual meeting, scheduled for Thursday, November 10th. The evening will begin at 6 p.m. with dinner, followed by the business meeting at 7 p.m., and meal tickets are $20 per person. Space is limited. To reserve your spot by November 3rd, you can make a reservation online at www.eventbrite.com via Facebook or with an RSVP card from the newsletter. Well, we want to thank you for joining us, and we hope you will join us on Friday when our guests will be United Way of Steele County and of course, Laura Running in the Festival of Trees. We'll hear all about that. Until then, have a great day and join us on Friday.